My name is Tony Pembroke and I'm Professor of Industrial Biochemistry at the University of Limerick. My area of research spans the area of molecular biochemistry, and I'm particularly interested in DNA and how DNA can be amplified as part of cloning and recombinant DNA procedures. I use very regularly a machine like this called a thermocycler. And thermocyclers are machines which allow one to amplify DNA in tubes very similar to this. These are inserted into the thermocycler, and the thermocycler then breaks DNA. So it takes DNA, unwinds it into 2 strands. These are amplified into 4 strands and into 8 strands and exponentially increased. This particular apparatus is part of what's known as the polymerase chain reaction, or PCR. And this was invented by Kary Mullis in the late 80s, I guess, and Kary Mullis received a Nobel Prize in the 1990s. This is a widely used apparatus which uses these Eppendorf tubes, and this machine is widely distributed throughout the world. There are probably tens of thousands of these machines around, with a market value of probably $2 to $3 billion.
Hi, my name is Fionn from Team Eppendorf, and I'm just going to talk a little bit about our project today. So our project is called Penthex, and despite the clear similarities between Penthex and the existing PCR instrumentation, there are also significant differences with respect to their target use. PCR instruments are widely used in modern biochemistry laboratories and represent the gold standard of DNA testing. PCR is primarily concerned with handling very large sample sizes by bringing them through a pre-programmed thermocycling process. Penthex is designed for use with single solution test sample contained in an Eppendorf tube of up to 1.5 mils, which is to be the medium for measurement using an optical fibre sensors developed by OFSRC and UL. This medium to be tested can be basically anything ranging from a sample of drinking water testing for bugs such as cryptosporidium, to blood samples testing for viruses or bacteria, to olive oil or even alcohol testing for genuine products. The objective of Penthex micro-oven is to provide us with the sample and accurately controlled temperature environment in a wide range of scenarios, such as maintaining the temperature constant for several hours for stability testing with the sensor, varying the temperature in small increments, allowing some settling time within the sample also, known as the staircase pattern. This is to test the temperature cross-sensitivity of a sensor and calibration of an optical fibre temperature sensors. Lastly, to be able to vary the temperature between 2 extremes to establish compliance with the required temperature. This is Penthex, and I'm loading it with 1.5 mils of water. This is a K-type thermocouple, which actually ends up being less accurate than Penthex itself. I am popping in the thermocouple and the insulation, and I'm turning the oven on and I'm setting it to 40 degrees. So, unfortunately it's hard to see on camera, but the display is actually showing the set temperature, which is 40 degrees, and the actual temperature, which is within 1 degree of that. And currently it's reading 39.7. This is the thermocouple here is just showing the 39, so as I said, it's less accurate. And it took 3 minutes, 26 seconds. I'll take a picture now so you can see the output itself. So Penthex can also cool down the oven. So right now it's displaying 40 degrees, as you can see here. But when I turn it down here, the fan is going to kick on to help with cooling it down. I'm just going to turn it down to 0 degrees.
There are several opportunities, I think, for it to be used within the biochemistry laboratory. The ability of using enzyme reactions, which are fixed at a particular temperature, and looking at how these operate and work. I could also see applications in the area of chemical reactions, where we're looking at, for example, reaction calorimetry, where we're looking at the heat emitted from 2 reactants at a particular temperature. think with some refinement we could see other applications emerge for such a powerful device.